gosh, it's been so long since I even started rambling on about this because ever since this whole conundrum that is of my previous laptop, but would try to re-download the Windows Essential. The problem is this stupid Chrome OS and whatnot is just not wanting to do anything. So it was like, oh my god, why? Why do different OSs even exist? I don't know. But this is probably the most depressing anniversary video I have to do onto myself because after all, April 2nd is when I made my account. Oh, and so, but the problem is I want to try and insert all my humorous Gran Turismo Bossa Nova editing like I usually do, but that's all up and dandy for I don't know why. And so I'm just gonna have to deal with UCut because I'm sitting here. You know what? I tried it on my phone. Code. Yeah. So I tried it on my phone. So it's like it will work for whatever I need to do, but have the interface that is of that bullshit on this app. Is just so mind-boggling that on everything and whatnot. I'm sitting here. Gosh, it should. Movie Maker should have just been built upon more and more and more, but no, you guys think it's so outdated and whatnot because we are all living as if. But I digress about everything. So yeah, it's just that's all I could be because the original concept was to just say something positive in life, but it's just another episode of me being miserable because I was like miserable, and the only thing that can cheer me up is I don't know, actually just somewhat scoring well within these matches because I do have something down the pipeline that is of 2019, but that's because half the things I want to do is just all up in the air now because I'm just busy collecting videos on that game, even for the time being, until I do actually get something that actually does something more worthwhile. Well, it actually does half the shit I want to do because I'm sitting here. I got whatever song I want to do insert, but it's just this whole UI is just really annoying. And everything and whatnot. So it's just another episode of just it all boils down to just things that aren't broken because I'm just tired of everything acting like Netflix and whatnot because I'm saying, gosh, Netflix put a huge brain rot within the whole world, and it's not even funny because you have the app itself, and then you have this horrid video game series ever since Modern Warfare 2 released. You have Battlefield joining the bandwagon and whatnot, and then I'm tired of everything because of all it because I look at all the other UIs that I grew up on when it comes to things. Just a simple scroll up and down where you have like 2 to 3 options to play. You have the story, then the multiplayer, and one maybe minor bonus mode that's in these games and whatnot though. But yeah, that's usually the case on all video games. But we need to have all this mumbo jumbo where one ad goes to one ugly skin that costs like $20 and then another skin that costs $5. But am I gonna move the needle on that with the bullshit? No, because I'm still gonna only just run around with just the default black unless it's a content that you get for free, which takes a super long time within the interface. But yeah, I just don't want to deal with it and whatnot because it's just so annoying that we have to deal with life that way and whatnot. And the devs have the audacity to ask why we don't even why we hate it. Oh, because of that. But whatever. It's just man, because people have been asking what I've been doing for the past 5 months now, because that was the last time I posted a video on any of my accounts. Oh, just playing regular video games and whatnot, and just me. What was it? I'm trying to, because I do have Modern Warfare 2 down up my pipeline. Actually, the rabbit hole pipeline, but that's that's a whole different subject. And then after that, going through whatever I have, which the original concept I did, like, looking back to before my laptop got destroyed and whatnot, that's now I have to use this stupid Chromebook. It's just that, the original concept was, during the final few days of Black Ops 6, I was gonna make one final rant video on asking if there was anything positive with that piece of shit, which, obviously, that's another subject within itself, though, which, with the simplest answer is no. So, no, so I digress about everything, and then after that, I still need to go through my, Black Ops 6 video, I mean, not 6, Black Ops 7, which, gosh, I keep forgetting that game even released at all, because we're already on Season 3, and they already released the most brain-rotted thing ever, which the fandom was so stupid that they always kept asking for the return of, what was it? The return of the map Stakeout, and it's like, there we go, they put a Stakeout-style map, but it's even smaller, so, why? I don't know, I mean, help go grind through it, because I guess zombies ain't helping them anymore, because actually no, the whole why that brain rot map even exists is because it's just a simple fact that people just want to try and grind the headshot camos, but one problem is, one, you have the stupid matchmaking itself that's still gonna be annoying us to this day, and then so getting a headshot is gonna be a blue mood on anyone and on getting a kill, and then after that, zombies has its own merit of camos, which is a million times easier, but ugh. In all honesty, and then looking back to when Black Ops 6 was a thing, I don't know why you even bothered to go back to playing zombies and whatnot and try to, and then within that's consecutive time, because if I cared about my sleep and whatnot, I should have just had that uninstalled and just, yeah, have that uninstalled and not even bother to even think about it ever again, because it's just so annoying that that entire heyday just forced people to, alone is just forcing people to just give up on everything, because what was it? The elephant in the room is that that one lone patch during season 1, as soon as it started, just ruined that piece of shit. So, brother, then that's because I had so many things that I had in mind though, but it's just, it'd be nice if you guys didn't ruin anything. Yeah, because if it all boils down to this entire video. I said once again, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. So, so many annoying things that I mean, another episode of this bullshit is just there's this huge issue of stupid people known as, it was what was it? Was it these stupid nerds that are into getting into coding, because people are all get into coding because ever since the whole Bitcoin bullshit, but and then just doing anything remotely unusual that's with a computer or whatnot, which requires a lot of brain power. I'm saying, like like the last time I ever actually used my brain power and whatnot when it comes to using computers was actually back in the days of MySpace and whatnot, because we're trying to make our own custom background on our profiles. Yeah, remember that when that was a thing? Which I don't think anyone will. Yeah, because, it's like, and also, it's like, no, all in all, which was gonna have something title about something positive, but it's just, things just died down on me, and so, yeah, so that concludes the match, so I can just finally go back. So, yeah, so don't expect any humor on the opening load screen, so, unless I can figure out a less convoluted way of anything. So, yeah, because that's all that I have from the match, because it's match, and then I'm just gonna have to go back to whatever I have in mind on the other games that I have in the rabbit hole.